The Toledo Mud Hens are brought to you by ABC Warehouse. ABC Warehouse is still the closest thing to wholesale, beating deals on appliances, TVs, furniture, and mattresses since 1963. Everything you need for your home, all in one place. ABC Warehouse.
All right, we go to the sixth inning here in downtown Toledo. Usako back up from Double A, and he takes over on the mound. The 27-year-old native of South Korea, 5'11", 198-pounder, misses outside. Leo Bernal will lead things off. Jack Little, what a job for him. An inning and 2/3. He didn't allow anything. Not a base runner, got all ground balls.
Got everybody out.
Not everybody out as the right-hander Usako delivers outside. As Bernal waiting on Usako. He'll deliver in there for a strike.
Go throws a little harder than you think from his delivery. Really survives on movement. His ball really moves a lot. He's just got to keep his command and stay ahead of hitters.
And Erie, as he gets a ground ball up the middle, we'll get to this in a moment. That'll be fielded by the shortstop DeYoung. He'll fire over in time. 6-3. Let's join the third member of our crew, Brad Woznicki. Brad?
Well, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, doesn't matter what point in the season we're at. It's always a great night to get some ice cream here at the ballpark, and we are making some memories here tonight. I know I'm going with the classic chocolate, but Hannah is having her first Toffs experience tonight. Hannah, what'd you go with, and how you feeling about it?
We went with Tilly's Tracks. Normally, if you say peanut butter, I'm in. That's all I heard. And this has these little peanut butter cows in them. So that's what I got. I'd give it solid like 8.2 out of 10.
You're living the good life right now. I mean, we're working you up here, that Northwest Ohio experience. I mean, you got the Toffs Dairy Farm just 45 minutes away. That's going to have to be a trip for you.
Yeah, our staff downstairs keeps telling me that I need to go to Cedar Point. Is that what it is?
Cedar Point, yes.
Okay. I don't do roller coasters. I will not be going. We can argue about it all day long. We argue about this all day long.
Well, we can guarantee this. This will not be Hannah's last Toffs experience. I mean, got several options up here. People got to know this is where to get your ice cream.
This is where to get your ice cream. And if Toffs is watching this, I'd like to make a request. My favorite ice cream is Cookie Monster. It's blue. Can we make that? Thank you.
Just an easy request there from Hannah. I know the request from the broadcast booth now is for Matt and Ron. When do they get their ice cream? Guys, we're working on it.
We could bring you some.
Yeah,
we can stop by over at the glass window. You just tell us what you want.
Yeah, so
all right, guys, enjoy the game.
It's a drive-through window, Brad. So, yes, come on over, and we'll give you our order.
Little butter pecan, Rocky Road, either one, combination of both. I'll be good.
Yeah, I've always gone with Muddy Sea Salt Slam myself, but pitches be a little bit low here to Bly Madris.
Known the folks over there at Toffs for a lot of years and really wonderful people.
Madris 1 for 2. We were talking about Usako in Erie. Okay, so he struggled with the Mud Hens. He gave up 3 earned runs in an inning and a third earlier this year, 2 appearances. He goes down to Erie. 8 appearances, got a .66 ERA. And he misses here for a walk after getting a ground out. And in those 13 2/3 innings, Usako allowed just 5 hits, 1 run. He walked 2 and he struck out 22.
He's got more fastball than his stature would say he would have, and he's got really good movement. But because of all that movement, he struggles to throw enough strikes. In Double A, you get a little more swings on those edgy pitches. Up here and at the big league level, they're not going to swing at a lot of those pitches that aren't strikes.
Fastball there, swing and a miss from Nelson Velasquez after Bly Madris got the walk. Facing Usako.
He definitely has the arm. And he works quickly. You see the batter step out because he was ready to go and the hitter wasn't quite ready.
And his fastball operates around 93. Throws a curveball, cutter, splitter for Usako. And he gets the ground ball foul up the third baseline. Last time he pitched for the Mud Hens was April 2nd. No decision, went an inning in Syracuse. Couple of walks, couple of strikeouts for him.
With those couple of walks, there's a couple of walks. There's always a couple of walks, and that's what's got to get cleaned up. And as he does that, he's going to have great success, I think.
The 0-2 coming up to Velasquez. Gets it to pop it up. Could be playable. Foul ground. Now back into fair ground for Young, the first baseman. He'll make the grab. There's 2 down. Top half of inning 6 here in downtown Toledo. And the first pitch from Usako is outside, ball 1. Matt Koperniak, 1 for 2, and an infield hit. Last time up. 9-3 ball game. Mud Hens with the lead. Boy, now I kind of want the Tops ice cream, Ron. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, that's tough to pass up, man. That's good stuff right there. That's good living, Matt. Good living.
Where is Brad and Hannah with ours?
They are a little slow on the delivery. We got to talk about DoorDash.
The 2-0 coming up. That one's going to be hit in the air. Shallow center field. Racing in is Clark, and he'll make. Miguel Villarroel will lead things off against Usako. Comes out for a second inning. He gives up a smash back to the screen for a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Villarroel. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Ron. A little history here. Jim Weber and I, we would keep track during the course of the year. We would always kind of try to guess on the attendance, when we'd have sellouts. So we would guess on the attendance, and we used to keep track of that. But one thing we used to do is we would mark down how many times we had toffs during the course of the year. So this is toffs number 1 of this season. Swinging a foul, backing out of play.
So has Brad, when he's subbing in for you with the other guys, have they had?
Well, maybe they have.
Experience?
We'd have to ask Brad. I'm just telling you for when we're in on this. Yeah, there it is. Ron's got his. I got mine going here. By the way, Muddy's sea salt slam. The 1-2 is swung on and fouled down. And the 1-2 coming up after the foul. And that is going to be an out.
Already, the Boo Birds are already out about the Tops ice cream. We're already getting texts.
I know. We're getting. We're already getting texts about it. So Villarroel strikes out.
And when you get above 500, then maybe you get Tops. But 500 ain't getting it done. So I'm just saying.
We're gonna get our first challenge of the game, and it was called a strike. And Brian Torres, is gonna be successful in a challenge here in the 7th. 10-3 ball game. And the 1-0 is going to be a bit high, but shameless plug here for Toffs. How good is this?
Oh, it's so good. It's the best ice cream you could get.
If Ron stops talking for a little bit in this inning, you know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm woofing some ice cream.
2-0 coming up. That's going to be lined right to DeYoung. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people not a big fan of the shift, but, man, when it works, it works. And that was perfect. DeYoung never moved.
Looks beautiful. Nobody ever talks about when it goes right through the hole at shortstop on a ground ball, except when it works, it's a perfect thing. And you see those guys slide up the middle, and you know your pitches, you know what their action on their ball, left-handed batter up there. So it's not that hard to figure out, but when it makes a lot of sense to just go with tendencies for sure.
Usako rocks and fires. That'll be outside to Colton Ledbetter.
And I will say, the game that part of it has gotten a lot more integrated into the game, but it's always been a part of the game. People have always moved and shifted defensively based on hitter tendencies, but this is where the analytics has really added to the game. It really has, and it, you know, where you look
right,
over
it's
a
all
long,
percentages.
Yeah, you
it's
look over the long
percentages.
haul, and you look at the hitting, the spray charts that they have, and come on, why would you be over there playing in the regular shortstop hole when this guy almost never hits a ball there? So you gotta play the odds, you gotta play the percentages, and having that data really does help.
And people point to it, oh, well, there's a shot right where the shortstop would have normally been. Well, yes, it's not all the time that he never hits it there, ever. It's going to happen. Drive to center. Moving to his right is Clark. He's under it, makes the grab, and a 1-2-3 inning turned in by
Hey Mud Hens fans, did you get caught trying to steal a base or get hit by a pitch or bad driver? Call Groth & Associates, your local law firm, and we'll help you out of that jam.
(10-3) our score. Oops. Well, Max Anderson out of the ball game. Max Burt will take over. We've really cornered the market on Maxes for the day and this season. But Max Burt now at second base. Max Anderson out of the ball game. Of course, he's just coming back off of rehab, so probably don't want him playing a full game yet. So there's Max Burt taking over at second base. Usako, 2-0 pitch. And that'll be there for a strike as Usako looking to go for a third inning of work tonight.
Just needs to keep pounding that strike zone, use all his pitches, keep competing, no free passes, make them hit their way on the base.
And a foul backing out of play off the bat of Blaze Jordan. Jordan, Crooks, and Bernal.
It's a really good role here for Go. 8 innings in this mid-range, that setup kind of role. He's got good stuff, got good velocity, better than you think. It's just about the command. You don't want to give any free passes. Just keep making guys swing the bats. A lot of contact, pitch to contact. Get the occasional strikeout when you can get it, but pitch to contact and get those quick outs.
And the 3-2. That one's going to be hit in the air to left field. Talking about weak contact. That one just kind of a floater out there. Gentry backed up a step. He makes the grab, and Usako, after his one-out walk to Bly Madris, has set down 6 consecutive. And he'll face Jimmy Crooks.
Good off-speed pitch there, just got him just a little bit out front. Good contact, but he was so far out front, really couldn't drive that ball.
And the pitch from Go way outside. Ball 1 to Crooks.
You know, Crooks is hungry right now. He's had a 0 for night, and he's come in one of the hotter hitters in the league, and he's really wanting some production out of this at bat here, I promise you. So good focus here, good test against a really good hitter, a left-handed hitter too. So as a right-handed reliever, you want to be able to have something to keep you in the game. You got to be able to get lefties out. And so here's a good challenge, a good opportunity for Go to go against one of the better left-handed hitters and get him out.
And the 1-1. Bends a curveball in there for a strike. 81-mile-an-hour curveball, Ron.
Top of the zone, looked like a ball all the way there, dropped into the top of the zone. Not a pitch that the hitter wants to hit, but a good strike.
And it's a 1-2 count on Crooks. Usako just misses outside. (10-3) ball game. Mud Hens with the lead. 2-2 coming up. Go ready. He'll go with that curveball, and it's driven high in the air to center. Backing up is Clark. A couple of steps in front of the warning track. He'll make the grab. And again, he went with that high curveball that gets the out.
Yeah, not an easy pitch to handle, that high off-speed pitch. It's a strike, top of the strike zone, and you really got to climb up there to get it. And it's just really tough pitch to drive for a lefty that likes that ball down and in.
Tigers leading their game bottom 6 by a count of 3-1 at Kansas City. Pitch will be outside. Cater Montero started that contest. Ron?
Cater's done a nice job for him.
Yeah, he has 6 innings tonight, 3 hits, 1 run, a walk, and 4 Ks for Montero. Big swing and a miss. Well, we talked about it when he was here at the beginning of the year. He's their number 6. He's going to pitch in the big league level, probably more times than he'll pitch in the minors this year,
Yep.
and it's been the case so far.
And if you get the injuries that they got to their rotation right now, you're going to get multiple opportunities to establish yourself there. And maybe some of those guys come back, maybe they don't. And before you know it, you're there all year and you got 25 starts under your belt.
Take a look at this one again as it went right back off of the umpire's mask on that foul ball from Leo Bernal. Bernal is 0 for 3. Look at our home plate umpire, Joe McCarty. And the pitch low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bernal.
They got all that padding on that mask, and those masks are strong and they can hold up, but I don't care. Something going 105 mile an hour off your face is still a jolt.
Yeah, that'll be jarring, no doubt. 2-2. Lined towards right. That's going to squeeze down and head towards the corner. Malgiri going to get there to cut it off. Bernal, though, hustling, and he'll get into second. 2-out double. And Memphis has a base runner with 2 down here in the 8th inning. Bly Madris coming to the plate.
Well, they haven't had their best game defensively or on the mound tonight. You can see those quality bats throughout this Memphis lineup. They get pitches in the middle of the zone. Almost all of them have hit them fairly hard. So congrats at Mudhens have stayed out of trouble. It's particularly little getting out of that bases loaded jam. But they put some pressure on the pitcher because you got to pitch and make pitches to the edges. If you're in the middle of the plate, they will hit it hard.
And here we go. Pitching coach Doug Bachler coming out for a chat. Now mound visit for the Mud Hens. We're going to get some action up. Matt Seelinger is going to head down to the bullpen for the Mud Hens. He heads down there. Look at Matt Seelinger getting ready to go. Usako goes, thrown 45 pitches. He will face Bly Madris, trying to get through this inning. And for Usako, if he would do so, it would give him a 3-inning outing. You would figure he probably wouldn't go further than that, especially with pitch count where it is at 45. And his first one is low to Bly Madris. Madris has been on twice, strikeout to start the game. Then he's gone single run scored and a walk.
I think that's probably what that trip was. There is not only to give Seelinger a chance to get down there and get loosened up, but also just to, say, hey, we get us through this. Give you a blow. Go. He's going a little further than he probably is used to going, and sometimes you just need a breather.
1-1 on its way. Papa. This should get him out of the inning. Third baseman Workman on the call. He's got the grab, and Usako. 3 innings of work tonight for the Mud Hens. He gives up a double, but strands a runner, and we will head to the bottom of the 8th. All Mud Hens tonight, 10-3. This is Toledo Mud Hens baseball.